Yo bros, this is Wii2RePLAY, the Brenton Brushworks of YouTube, and welcome back to the beginning of Pokemon Legends Arceus. But we're doing things differently this time. First, I gotta get set up, and that's what you are watching. You're watching the entire tutorial to this because it is way too long. And before we can truly get into what I'm hoping for this stream, when I stream, I mean, we need to get through the very, very beginning again. Welcome to my realm, located beyond both time and space. It is well that thou art here. I am that which humans call Arceus. Now, I wish to know thine appearance. Are you a boy or a girl? Well, this time I will definitely be a boy. The true and only Brenton Brushworks. But we'll just go with Brenton because that's slightly easier to say. So, yeah, no, I'm not gonna play as a female this time. I'm actually gonna play as a guy, like I should have. Brenton. Soon thou shalt find thyself in a world strange to thee. A world inhabited by wondrous creatures that humans call Pokemon. Brenton. Seek out all Pokemon, and thou shalt find me once more. Pokemon Legends Arceus. Wake up! Oh, do wake up, won't you? Although that might have been the professor. Sorry. Are you alive, my boy? You gave me quite the shock falling from the sky like that. But thank goodness you seem unharmed. Who are you? Where am I? I'll go with that one. Why, this is Prelude Beach, of course. Dear me, did the shock of your fall somehow addle your memory? I must say, your clothing is unusual. You wouldn't happen to have an acquaintance in these parts, would you? I don't know. I've never heard of Prelude Beach. in this timeline. I see. You seem to be in a bit of a pickle. Might I offer some directions? Do you have somewhere around here you could stay? No, not really. So you don't know anyone here, and you don't even know where to spend the night. Well, this is a proper pickle indeed. Are you quite sure you'd be able to survive? Somehow, I guess. It's not my first song and dance with Pokemon. Wait, where are my Pokemon? I see. Well, no gentleman would abandon a person in such need. Oh my, I completely forgot. I had just caught up with these 3 runaway Pokemon when you tumbled out of the sky. It's almost as if they knew you'd appear here. But do you even know what a Pokemon is? Of course I do. My, that's a relief. Though you fell from the sky, it seems we have some common ground, eh? Yes, well, these 3 Pokemon belong to me. Mysterious creatures that they are. Oh yes, and what might your name be? Brinton. Oh, so you're called Brinton? That name has quite the ring to it. I imagine it must have some lovely meaning. No, not really. Oh, but I do apologize. I haven't even introduced myself. My name is Levatin. Really? I forgot how to say his name. I am something of a Pokemon professor. Lavington, that's what it was. That is to say, I'm a schooler seeking to deepen our understanding of Pokemon. Yes, but Pokemon such as these, Oh, blast and bother! My darling Pokemon! Why must you run from me again? I'm terribly sorry, but do you think you could help me round them up? I beg you! Wait, you 3! Wait! Well, off we go. Do I even have Pokeballs? Do I have a way to open the menu? Well, I can save. That'll help, I guess. Quickly go to settings. Text is fast. Camera sensitivity. We'll keep autosave on. We'll record my suffering every single time. I was trying to run for a second. There's a glowing, beeping object over there. Is it my phone? Oh wait, that's not my phone. Whose phone is this? Jokes aside. You found something that resembles a phone. It's probably your phone, but it's changed shape. You feel a strange power emanating from it. Arceus. A message appeared on the screen. I bestow upon thee this Arc Phone, and thy mission, seek out all Pokemon. Well, I'm pretty good at that. Alright, gotta catch 'em all. Off we go. Okay, so I can run, thank goodness. Alas, yet another miss. Ha! I'm glad you come to my rescue, my new friend from the sky. I tried catching my little runaways by tossing some Pokeballs their way, but I'm not the best at this sort of thing, you see. I'd love to give you a go at it, but perhaps I should tell you a bit about these 3 first. Now that one is Rowlet. Rowlet can photosynthesize like a plant, and apparently it bows using its sharp feathers. I would know something about using a Rowlet. That one over there is the Cyndaquil. The fire burning on Cyndaquil's back will flare up whenever it is surprised or irate. The Pokemon near the pond is Oshawott. Oshawott naps while floating on the water. What is it eating? Nothing? Cool. And it can bow using the shell-like object on its belly. What? Oh my! I nearly forgot to cover the most crucial thing. How to go about catching Pokemon. Here you are, my boy. Pokeballs. Throw these at Pokemon to catch them. You obtained 50. Nice! That will surely last my whole journey. A mysterious ball that can be thrown at... You know what it is. Ah, but that won't do for an explanation, will it? I do apologize. Let me be more thorough. Now, I've mentioned already that Pokemon are strange, marvelous creatures. What's so strange about them, you ask? Well, each and every Pokemon is able to shrink itself down to minuscule size. And that's where Pokeballs come in. Pokeballs are a recent invention, you see. Throw one of them at a Pokemon and... why, the Pokemon will shrink down and fit inside the ball, comfy as can be. And with that, you've caught Pokemon. Hold up, go back. This is a recent invention? How on earth would that work unless I went back in time? That totally didn't happen. I know we've just met, but I'm afraid I've no one else to turn to. I'd be awfully grateful if you could catch my 3 runaways. Now, the proper technique is to take aim at the Pokemon, then let the ball fly. It's quite simple. Though far be it from me to say so, I suppose, given my own dire lack of skill in this area.
Well, I think I know a little something about catching Pokemon. Usually you battle them, but hey, I don't have any Pokemon, so if I can just hit them in the back without startling them. Dang it! I was so confident about that. That's the worst part. Alright, that's one down. Oh, wonderful! You've caught a Pokemon! It seems you've got quite the knack for this Pokemon catching business, Brenton. Jolly useful skill to have around here. Only 2 of my darling runaways left now. Still, this is most unusual. You don't seem fearful of Pokemon in the slightest.
Oh, you would be surprised everything I've gone through. Why should I fear Pokemon? What crazy timeline am I at? Oh, well, it was looking straight at me. I can hardly believe it, Brenton. Incredible! You know, many people fear to even approach Pokemon, never mind catch them. Bravo indeed! Just one more to go. Let's wrap this up sharpish, shall we?
You're no kidding. I have important things to do in an alternative timeline.
So let's actually try to... Darn it. Ah yes, I'm afraid that can happen. Pokeballs are hardly 100% foolproof. Give it another go, boy.
Usually I'm good at this thing. That wouldn't have been a scripted moment now, would it? Uh-oh, that Cyndaquil's mad.
He knows I'm here.
Alright, can the ball, you. Don't make me throw another one.
There we go. Love that Cyndaquil was the stubborn one, not Oshawott. Thank you very much indeed. Oh, what a relief to have them all back. You see, the 3 Pokemon you caught have only just arrived at the village to help with our research. They won't yet listen to anyone. And as I mentioned, they bolted from the village almost as if they knew you'd be falling.
But I must say, Brenton, I was taken aback by how well you use Pokeballs. How is it that you catch Pokemon so ably when you've only just arrived here? I've got my own history. One can't help but think there's a reason you appeared here and now. Seek out all Pokemon? That object is an Arc Phone, you say? What an odd device. Could it be guiding you somehow? If you'll indulge me for a moment, there's something I'd like to share with you. You see, I have a dream to compile this region's first complete record of its Pokemon. Well, it's a good thing I'm here. I'm good at that type of thing. We in the field call such a catalog a Pokédex. Yes, a proper Pokédex is a wonderful work of research, containing detailed records of all the Pokemon to be found in a region. But in order to properly document Pokemon, one must, of course, catch them. Therein lies the rub, I'm afraid. Pokeballs have only just been invented, and not many have mastered the skill of using them. Enter you, a person with a clear talent for catching Pokemon. Your goal is to seek out every Pokemon, and mine is to have all those Pokemon caught. Yep, all 1,025 of them. A situation ripe for teamwork, don't you agree? Wait, what was that number? Well, come now, what do you say? Shall we help one another out, my boy? You have convinced me. Then whoever and from wherever you may be, I welcome you with open arms. We've got Pokédex complete. Oh, I'm definitely from America. First things first, let's get these Pokemon back to the village. Then we'll sort out your loungings, the place for you to stay, and find you some proper clothes and a meal and all that. What's wrong with my apparel? I love this. I think I got it from Alola. Follow me then. Onward to Jubilife Village. Jubilife? That sounds familiar. Oh no, I'm back in Sinnoh. And, the sky is broken. We must tell the president. That was my one bad joke of the day. Thank you for... Okay, yeah. Thank you for your tireless work keeping us safe, my good guardsman. This young man was a great assistant to me and my Pokemon, so I hope you'll forgive my bringing him into the village for a bit. This isn't Jubilife City, I know. I really must have gone back to the past. Wait, no, this is my first time in the past. This way, if you please. Unless you count that one time in Johto. Jubilife Village. It's come a long way. I wasn't listening. This road we're on is known to locals as Canala Avenue. Where do you come from? A new recruit for the Survey Corps? It's quite the outfit there. Since you know so little about them, where's your dress and manners? Quiet. What kind of dress is that? Does the professor know the child? We're not supposed to talk to him. To talk to strangers. Oh, Botherington. I almost forgotten. What? I wasn't listening. There was so much happening. What? I need to go and report that we successfully recovered the escaped Pokemon. Might I ask you to wait for me at the canteen? It's just past this village here. Then to the left. The Wallflower it's called. Green sign. Got it. Hello, Arceus. Somehow it seems to show where you need to go next.
Thank you. Really appreciate that. Wouldn't want to get lost like Leon always does. Yes, I'm just gonna keep doing these bits the whole entire time. There's the green sign. Hi? Well now, aren't you awfully suspicious? The wallflower is for Galaxy Team folk only. We don't have seats for outsiders. Move along. Galaxy Team? Like Team Galaxy? Okay, well. I guess I'll be abandoned then.
Who are you? I've never seen anyone dressed like you before.
Dawn?
What if you were attacked by a Pokemon? You'd be mincemeat in those flimsy clothes. If the guard lets you through, you must have ties with someone in the village.
I know there's something with the lighting. That didn't get corrected.
Perhaps you've met Professor Lavington? He's a scholar from a faraway place. His Pokemon do get away from him at times, though. It makes me a bit worried for him. I suppose I'm hardly one to talk. I've had some trouble with Pokemon myself. I was hit by a Pokemon called Thunder Shock not long ago. Oh, excuse me, a Pokemon move called Thunder Shock not long ago, and I had to take to my bed. But the professor, well, I do wonder how long he'll last.
You took a Thunder Shock? Well, you seem to be doing well. Just a normal thing for us Pikachu users, huh? Unfortunately, it's just as Akari says. I'm a clumsy sort of fellow, to put it mildly.
Professor!
But everything will be quite alright now. Brenton here has agreed to help us with our Pokédex.
Excuse me? You plan to appoint him to the Survey Corps? Wow, that's confidence. You can't just slap a badge on whoever you like without Captain Silene's permission.
I'll allow it.
Captain Silene!
Wait, you look kind of familiar, but also not.
Assuming the individual can contribute to the Survey Corps, that is. I'm captain of the Galaxy Team Survey Corps. You may call me Silene.
Okay, well, I know a Cyrus. You wouldn't be related to him, right?
Professor Lavington has told me how you helped secure his Pokemon when they slipped his control. And no, I don't know Cyrus. Shut up. And now it seems he would like us to feed and house you in exchange for your ongoing labor. You look to be 15 or so.
Oh, you'd be surprised. I'm not.
Quite old enough to work for your keep. But we can't simply take on a stranger who wanders in among us without any idea of their skills or origins.
Also, usually, kids who are 18 usually get to go on their journey, so...
Tomorrow we shall see if you can prove yourself worthy.
Oh, a most reasonable decision, Captain. Now, would you care to join us for a meal? I'm sure you've got plenty of questions for our visitor.
That's quite alright. I prefer to eat alone, so I might appreciate my meals without distractions.
Aloof as always, I see. Well, no matter. The rest of us can share a meal and some pleasant conversation then, eh? Benny, old chum, the usual potato mochi, if you please. But make it for 3 today. Mochi! Mochi! Mochi, 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 mochi! Oh, that's in bad taste right now. Wonderful stuff, Benny. Much obliged. Your potato mochi never fails to please. Mochi! It's still in my brain.
Professor Lavington, where exactly did you meet our visitor here?
Ah, well, you know of that great hole in the sky? The one people call the space-time rift? Our new friend fell right out of it.
can't be serious.
Come now, I am a scientist. My job is to observe and explain any and all phenomena. I concern myself only with facts. Now, you already know that there are many Pokemon here in the Hisui region.
That there they are, in the grass, in the forest, by lake, or wherever they like. Wherever they like. Our job as the Survey Corps is to research them and find out what kind of creatures they are.
I thought it was in Sinnoh.
Well, we know this much. Pokemon are terrifying creatures.
It's all but impossible to know what kinds of powers they might possess, or what sorts of wondrous things they can do. But that's where Brenton will come in. He successfully caught 3 Pokemon, 3 of them in quick order, you understand? Nobody in the Galaxy team is capable of a feat such as that. This means that we may finally begin our Pokemon research in earnest.
3? We have a hard enough time catching even 1 when wild Pokemon come after us.
Well, to be perfectly fair, the Pokemon that fled to the beach weren't on the attack. But the key to catching Pokemon is getting close enough to aim your Pokeball well, and it seems our new friend is fearless enough to do that. I just can't actually sneak up on them, that's the only problem I have. They keep turning and facing me. Does the Survey Corps really have the leeway to be enjoying a leisurely meal with this outsider? Your captain just ordered 10 whole portions of potato mochi, you know. The slow progress on that Pokédex of yours clearly has her on edge. I'm sure we'll start to rein in the good captain's stress eating soon enough. Now have your fill, Brenton. And think, if you make it to the Galaxy team, you'll never have to worry about a meal again. Yeah, sure, I'd love to work for the bad guys. What else do I have to do with my time? The team provides for all its members' needs, even if said members fell out of the sky. Well, at least they have that common courtesy. You're a sassy one, aren't you? That was quite delicious, though. Quite delicious indeed.
Yes, the food was lovely. But more importantly, you do remember that Brenton has a trial to pass to join the Survey Corps, don't you?
A trial? Like in the Lowland trial? I only just now figured that out today. Not to worry, I have complete confidence in Brenton's skills.
Let's hope it is not misplaced. Brenton, was it? For tonight, at least, we will provide you with a place to sleep, High Vortex. You may use our quarters there.
Is there a way to turn off those notifications? That might get distracting sometimes.
But if you can go back to the real world in this timeline, if you fail to pass the trial we put to you tomorrow, you must move on. You'll be expelled from the village to meet your fate, and perhaps your death in the wilds. Are you kidding me? I don't even have a single Pokemon!
Not to say I probably couldn't catch one eventually. I'll be fine, right?
Captain Silene's somewhat like Hisui, in that they're both quite harsh.
Now, she simply puts on a stern front to help keep us all safe. At any rate, I think it's time we turned in for the night, eh? I'm almost wondering if you resemble the professor in Pokemon Sleep as well. That's kind of a stretch, but it's a good thing one can't fall out of the futons we sleep in here. I imagine our new friend has had enough falling for one day. And with that, I bid you both a good night. Lola!
Yes, good night. A rift in the sky, people falling from it. The world is full of mysteries.
Head to the Survey Corps quarter you have been assigned. Which I'm sure I will remember exactly which one that is. Sleep until morning in the futon. Where'd my shoes go? Didn't I have like some pink sandals at one point? Yeah, I know about tips and saving. It's fine. We don't need to read all that. Time will not rest for anyone. Let's see, we already have some colors coming from the sky. I didn't notice that until just now. The next day. Good morning, Brenton. Are you up? Quite some lightning last night, wasn't it? Today's the day of your trials, so, let's give it our all. Well, better get going. Do I have shoes or something? Just looks like it could store lots of stuff. You just can't open it right now for reasons. Probably need a key or something. Oh, there's my sandals. What lovely weather we've got. I hope you had a nice sleep, even if this land is strange and new to you. Let's get to headquarters. Captain Silene is waiting. Alright, let's go. What was that? I wonder what a Starly would like. I'd say they'd like berries, but I don't have time to really talk to her about that. Ooh, nice place. The Survey Corps offices are here on the first floor. Don't give up! Keep those eyes open! The wild Pokemon, they were everywhere, attacking from all sides. I sent out my partner Pokemon, but against the whole pack, outnumbered. This is what happens when you go so far afield, but the Medical Corps will put you to rights. That man's with the Survey Corps, and even with his own partner, he took a beating from wild Pokemon. I think I voiced every single character wrong just now. Without a partner Pokemon of your own, you might find this trial particularly trialing. Trialing? I was really about to say that. Captain Silene? Brenton is here. You may enter. Silene? Let's get straight to it. If you wish to join the Galaxy Expedition Team, prove yourself capable by going out into the Obsidian Fieldlands and capturing 3 different species of Pokemon: Bidoof, Starly, and Shinx. I may or may not take a snapshot just so I can get that information. Catching 3 Pokemon from the start? No one in the Galaxy team has ever managed that. Did this stranger not catch 3 Pokemon only just yesterday? 3 different Pokemon? My trial should be simple enough for him. If the professor wasn't exaggerating things, that is. The Galaxy team does not have the means to provide for those that only take without giving. If you wish to stay, you must prove beyond any doubt that you'll be an assistant to our cause. I will lend you one of our Survey Corps satchels to carry whatever you may need in the field. Thank you. It's a bit small.
and a bit tight. That satchel doesn't exactly match your, molded dress. Akari, I'll expect you to step in if anything goes awry. Awry? Like my Reshiram? They don't know what a Reshiram is, do they? Pardon, Brenton. Come with me a moment. I forgot who was talking for like a split millisecond. Now then, a jolly good morning to everyone. Is something the matter, Professor Lavington? In order to complete our Pokédex and, well, simply survive in this unforgiving land, Brenton absolutely must pass this trial. And as a professor of Pokemon, I've got just the ticket to help accomplish that. Hey, I know you three. Go on, Brenton, pick the Pokemon that strikes your fancy. With a Pokemon of your very own, you'll be able to fight off wild Pokemon outside the village. These little darlings are very dear to me, but it's plain to see that they are rather curious about you. Gosh dang, I should wear glasses again. Well, my boy, which Pokemon would you like to keep as your very own? Well, I mean, I have a Rowlet back at home, but I know how to use one, so obviously I'm going to pick this Rowlet here. I thought about Cyndaquil, but I'm more of a Chikorita fan. And with that, one of the Pokemon you caught at Prelude Beach for me will now be yours to keep. Good show! I've tucked Rowlet back inside its Pokeball for you, so take it. It's yours. There it is. You received Rowlet. A word of advice, my boy. Pay close attention to which Pokeballs are empty and which ones contain a Pokemon when you're out in the field. They look as if they're cheering on their friend Rowlet. Or perhaps they're jealous that it gets to help you with your trial. That could well be. They did go dashing from the village when Brenton fell out of the sky. Yeah, but Rowlet just looked at me and we almost seemed to have a connection there. Completely unscripted, by the way. I just kind of love how that happened. Well, not to worry, you two. I'll have you assist me with my research for now. So what? By the by, what species has Captain Silene charged you with catching? Well, that's smashing! All three of those species can be found in the Obsidian Fieldlands. Starly, Bidoof, and the other one. Let me give you some Pokeballs to use during your trial then. 20 more Pokeballs. What happened to the 48 I still had? Or 47? These Pokeballs may be handcrafted, but they work a treat, as you've already seen. Never heard someone say that before. You'll have this trial cleared in no time. I guess you're finally ready. You'll have to leave the village for your trial. Turn left after you exit headquarters, then head for the gate. Okay. Now, I could have Rowlet travel along with me, but since we are clearly in the past, I don't think Pokemon know how to do that. And who knows, this is my first time using this particular Rowlet. We kind of have to warm up before I would even have the chance to bond with it. Who's this fella? He almost looks familiar. Oh, what a curious gift you have there. I can already tell that you're quite the character. I can already tell you are too. Yeah, you do resemble someone. I don't think I need to say it out loud. I'm Volo from the Ginkgo Guild, the go-to choice for any of your mercantile needs here in Hisui. I've heard talk about you. Fell from the sky, didn't you? Now that's certainly a tale I'd like to hear. Oh, and you're a Pokemon. Wait a minute. Sorry, I read that wrong. Oh, and you've a Pokemon. You're certainly full of interesting surprises. Investigating the odd and novel is key to any good merchant's success. So what do you say? How about you and I see how our Pokemon stand up to one another in battle? Sure, sounds good. I like you better and better. What a delightful find. I've also heard about this trial you're attempting. To attempt. So let's have a quick battle to get your blood pumping before you head out. So I hope you know you'll lose if your Pokemon's HP reaches 0. Don't worry. I know exactly what I'm doing. Ginkgo Guild member Volo challenges you to a battle. Go, Togepi! Let's go, Rowlet! We'll use Gust! Togepi, tackle! Keep using Gust, I guess. We don't seem to have any other grass-type moves. Or any other moves. One more. And we defeated Togepi. Me and Rowlet. Together. Moves, items, use them well, and the world will open up to you. To be honest, I don't know if I have any potions. I don't think I was given any. Yay, Rowlet learned a new move. It's always good fun to have your Pokemon do battle, don't you think? And as they gain experience through battle, they'll learn more moves and grow even stronger. But so few people here have their own Pokemon. If only more knew how to use Pokeballs. At any rate, let me help you, our two battlers recover from their little exercise. I can certainly teach people how to throw Pokeballs. And to you, my sky-fallen friend, I present some potions and thanks. Maybe even catch a few Pokemon so they have some Pokemon to defend themselves with. Trust me, I catch way too many Pokemon. I can't keep them all. You can use them on your Pokemon whenever they might be worn out from battle. Oh, it's a potion. Thank goodness I can somehow read the label. I'll be hoping that you're successful on that trial of yours. More Galaxy team members means more customers for yours truly, after all. Yeah, I suppose business is business, as usual. Doesn't matter what era we're in. That's really something! Not only can you catch Pokemon, you can lead them in battle! Now to the Obsidian Fieldlands! When you're leaving Jubilife Village, make sure you choose a destination from your map and tell Vest, the guardsman, where you're going. That way, someone can come to your aid if you're knocked out by a Pokemon. Rest, right. I'm really bad with names, so I will try to remember at least Rest. I already forgot some other people's names. Your trial begins just a short way past that front gate. Hope you didn't forget my name just now. That would be embarrassing. Rest, hi! You're Brenton, correct? I was informed that you'd be passing through. Your trial will take place outside the safety of the village. Please take care to come back alive. Well, I doubt I could come back dead, so... Okay, no more jokes. To the Obsidian Fieldlands. This is our base camp, the last safe haven before you reach the wilds. For your trial, you must catch 3 species of Pokemon. Bidoof, Starly, and Shinx. Of course, Shinx was the one. Are you ready to get started? Oh, Professor? Is there something wrong? Well, you see, Captain Silene got a hold of me after you left. She impressed upon me that I bear full responsibility for whatever happens to our sudden guest. That's our unsparring captain for you. But what help exactly can you offer out here, Professor? To be honest, my dear girl, I don't intend to lift a finger. Brenton's talents are the real deal. He'll pass with flying colors, you'll see. So the responsibility for him still lies, in fact, with me, then. Well, I'm sure Brenton will be fine. Let's begin the trial.
Catch Bidoof. Alright. Where am I going? She's that way.
This is Aspiration Hill. The species of Pokemon you're meant to catch all live here. And along comes a Bidoof. The key is to aim carefully. Not that you seem to need my advice. I'm just sharing what I know. Bidoof has a mellow disposition. That means if you tends to run off from people, so this will be easy. Did I butcher that speech just now? There we go. I'll be able to sneak up on it if I'm low in the grass. Low enough, that is. I'm sure this is enough. I'm sure I'll be able to hit from this distance. Perfect. Let's try that one again, actually. Okay, maybe not on the rocks because I'd be loud doing that, but at the same time, who cares? Uh-oh, it's getting away. Dawn? Or Akari? It's getting a little too close to you. Don't worry, I'll defend you. I mean, I'm sure you have your own Pokemon. You caught Bidoof. Well done. Time to find your next Pokemon.
Here I am worrying about her safety. Hold on. That worked out perfectly! I guess I'm just not allowed to do that yet.
That's a Starly. They're skittish little things. They'll run if startled.
So I actually have to be stealthy.
But you should be able to get close to them if you crouch. You'll be hard to spot.
That's what I was trying to do earlier. I was just a little too far away from the Bidoof, that's all. Maybe if I had some smoke bomb or something silly like that I'm sure is not around here. I would be able to... Okay, hold on. Can I... No, I don't think it's going to allow me to jump around in the grass yet. Whoa. Hold on. Don't see me. Maybe if I stop moving. Uh-huh. There we go. Maybe go behind the rock or something.
Excuse me? You've a Starly to catch. I just did.
Oh, never mind. Shoot, 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 shoot. Oh, that was stupid. Okay, hold on. I know. Just give me a sec. I didn't realize there was a point on the map that I know. Shush! Oh my gosh, I can't even go into this grass. Cool, very cool. This is going so poorly. If I'd not went outside that loading zone. There we go. Careful. Well, that wasn't pretty, but that is the story you caught. Only one more Pokemon to go. Get to Shinx. The third one. I forgot. There's something I ought to teach you since you're new to this. Here's the proper way to throw your partner's Pokeball. As Captain Silene tells us, have an item at the ready, but want to send out Pokemon, press X. What does that mean? Have a Pokemon at the ready, but you want to throw an item, press X. The Captain's a real expert on these things. Try throwing your Pokemon's ball at rocks, or trees like this one, to have it investigate. If your Pokemon finds any berries or other items, it will bring them to you. Now it's time for your partners to shine. We've reached your final hurdle, catching a Shinx. Do I need to battle it? Alright. Let's go Rowlet. It doesn't have a nickname. Good job. There, that's Shinx. Terrifying. Shinx has an aggressive disposition. Could you already tell that, or were you busy with your stupid jokes again? I mean, he seems okay. Not to worry. These things become clear once you focus on the Pokemon around you and the more you immerse yourself in this land of ours. Once aggressive Pokemon get irate, they'll knock aside any ball you throw at them. Don't worry though, I'll teach you the trick to catching aggressive Pokemon. You've got to battle them. Once they're absorbed in with battling, you can throw a Pokeball at them to try to catch them. By now, you've got several Pokemon of your own, don't you? Take one of their Pokeballs and throw it near a wild Pokemon you want to battle. I've got no doubt that you'll hold your own in battle. Well, I did defeat, what's his name, or Volo's Togepi. What? Oh, well. Here we go. Don't really have anything great against electric types, but maybe my grass typing will be fine. Let's see how much damage Leafage does. Okay. Rowlet's perfectly healthy right now. Let's see if this is enough to catch Shinx. Alright. I caught Shinx. You approached those Pokemon without a hint of fear and caught each one! You're like a gift the sky dropped to us! With you at our side, I think the Survey Corps has a real chance at compiling a complete Pokédex, as we've been ordered. This is wonderful! I'm still curious why on earth you came falling from the sky like you did, but for now, let's tell the professor that you're ready to head back. Alright. Akari likes me now. Not that way. Oh, I said you'd pass the trial with flying colors, and it seems you went and did just that. I mean, he had this thing with the Starly where he's trying to go away from it, but... Congratulations, Brenton. You've taken your first step towards seeking out every Pokemon. This calls for a commemorative photograph. Yay.
With skills like yours, I suppose this was a foregone conclusion. Now then, we'd best report to Captain Silene. Time to head back to Jubilee Village, eh? I mean, I could stick around and catch more Pokemon. 'Cause why not? I need to level up my rally anyways, 'cause they are going to be way bigger, way more aggressive Pokemon. In time, you'll be able to send Pokemon you've caught to live in the village pastures. You can bring up to 6 Pokemon with you into the field, in theory. Though we've never had anyone skilled enough to do so. Come now, you two. Let's not dilly-dally. Captain Silene awaits our reports at headquarters. I bet Captain Silene will be very pleased.
Alright, let's go. First mission complete. Pretty much did that without
too many problems.
I've got good news, Captain Silene.
It seems we won't have to leave you to die after all.
Great. I am so... Thank you. That's not... Oh no, there could have been a nicer way you could have put that, but it's fine, whatever.
Congratulations. You passed your trial. You can hold on to that satchel. I must admit, you've impressed me. I set a high hurdle to judge whether a stranger like you could be worthy, but you cleared it.
That Shinx wasn't even that interested in actually fighting my Pokemon.
This is yours, the official uniform of the Survey Corps.
Yay, I'm part of Team Galaxy now, I guess.
Get changed in the room you used last night. Then you are to report at once to the 3rd floor. Present yourself in uniform to our commander. This is your first official order from your captain.
Use the mirror in your quarters to change into your Survey Corps outfit. Whoops, sorry, my bad.
When you're ready to get into your uniform, make sure to use the mirror in your headquarters.
Is there not a dressing room here somewhere? Alright. Now I need to figure out where my headquarters is. Oh, thank you, Arceus phone. It's literally the first one on my left. Surely I can remember that. Surely. Whose shirt is that? Did someone else used to live here? Because they left their shirts hanging. Time to put on your Survey Corps uniform and your sandals. Where are they? Oh, there they are. Well, that's snug. No hat though, huh? But hey, I can change my contacts. There we go. You need to pawn your Survey Corps uniform. What do you think I just did? What was I missing? Survey Corps uniform. Oh, I guess I forgot to put on the sandals. That's weird. There we go. You changed into your Survey Corps uniform. Or I changed into my Survey Corps uniform. Scarf's a little tight, though.
Look how well our Survey Corps uniform suits you. It's almost as if the captain had it tailored just for you.
Again, the scarf's a little tight.
I see you've changed. Regarding your accommodations, you may continue to use the room you slept in last night. You may wear this as well.
There we go. That completes the look.
almost look like the protagonist of a different game. Now present yourself to the commander.
The commander, huh? I wonder if it's gonna be another person that looks very familiar to someone else I know. Okay, Arc Phone, lead me to the commander. You may or may not look familiar. Maybe if your hair was white.
I have been waiting for you.
Professor? Different professor?
I am Kamado, commander of the Galaxy Expedition Team.
I should have known.
So you are Brenton.
Yes, sir. I'll be polite this one time right now.
I've been briefing on your situation, including how you fell from the rift in the sky. Now then, let's see what you're made of. Face me in combat.
Charge at him? Do you mean a Pokemon battle? No. Ow. I'm not built for this.
You've got vigor, I'll give you that. You need to work on your sumo technique, but I do see some potential.
Look, I don't think I have the buy for that, sir.
Don't expect a warm welcome from everyone. Naturally, some will be slow to trust an outsider who literally fell right out of the blue. The superstitious among us might see your arrival as a portent of disaster. But you passed the trial that was put to you. No matter how odd you may seem, you're part of Jubilife Village now. Dedicate yourself to the work of the Galaxy Expedition Team and complete the Pokédex, and also curb your tongue when you're talking to the officials. But I warn you, Brenton, Pokemon are terrifying creatures. Keep your wits about you as you work.
Well, this is gonna be fun. Working with people who hate Pokemon. Totally a dream come true. More so fear them.
So the commander has also accepted you. But understand this, you begin as a no-star recruit among our ranks. In other words, you have no rank at all.
So I guess gotta get 3 stars in every single mission? Perfect! I love app games.
What did the commander just talk to you about? Anyways, perform well as a member of the Survey Corps, and you will move up through the ranks. No more third wall breaking. Indeed, you see, the more you add to the Pokédex, the higher your rank will become. And working on the Pokédex will also, of course, bring you closer towards that goal of yours, to seek out every last Pokemon.
That's a lot of Pokemon.
Here, you will need this.
Recipe for creating Pokeballs. Wow! I'm gonna learn to create Pokeballs? Jeez, okay. I guess I could work at the Pokeball factory if things go awry. If I can get back there.
And 3,000 Poke as well. You will have to buy the necessary materials.
Thank you.
Akari, you are an expert at crafting yourself. Teach our new recruit what he needs to know. Of course, Captain Silene. Now, as the experienced craftsperson here, let me explain a bit to start with. Crafting means making items with your own 2 hands. You can buy some items at the general store, but self-sufficiency is worth striving for. You can even take our most valued tools, Pokeballs. Make our most valued tools, Pokeballs. Think where you'd be if you couldn't do that. We couldn't do it. Let's head to the Craftsworks.
Alright, let's learn to make Pokeballs! Not the Pokeballs I'm used to.
So, they might be a little weaker. I have no idea who that is. Well done, earning your ranks in the Survey Corps. My name is Athi. I'm the local clothier. The professor asked that I rave you for a change of clothes, so here you go. I do hope they fit. You received an everyday kimono and a pair of everyday trousers. I hope you'll avail yourself of the village's humble shops. So, I guess I wear the Survey Corps when I'm on the job, and this when I'm not. This way to the crafts work, Brenton! You can use the workbench here at the crafts work anytime you need to make an item in the village. Okay. And I'll supply what you need to make your first Pokeballs once you're ready to begin. Call it my way of saying congratulations on joining us. Just spend the money you got from the captain on clothes or whatever you think is best. Go up to the workbench and choose an item to craft, in this case a Pokeball. Look, I can try, but this is my very first time doing anything like this. Okay, so an apricorn, which is found in Johto. I don't know if I'm gonna find it in this past Sinnoh. But thankfully I've got some, and something called a Tumblestone. Great. Oh, that's it. Well, that was easy. Way easier than I feel like it would be in real life. Oh, now that's some fine craftsmanship. Hard to believe this is your first time stepping up to the workbench, my boy. Yeah, it's really hard to believe that. You'll recall, of course, that Pokemon possess the odd power to shrink themselves down. With the Pokeballs we craft, we can make use of that power to catch them. So Goodra can just be this miniature Goodra? I don't know what that is, but... Oh wait, yes I do. Also that more Pokemon species can be duly recorded in the Pokédex. And on that note, here you are. Yeah, I should have said Charizard. Where are all the Charizards? I want a Charmander. That'd be great to find. I need to find every Pokemon after all. Wait, this is a Pokédex? No, of course it is. Of course it is, so I gotta write every little thing down. Cool, got it. At least it comes with a free pencil. What do you mean I haven't caught these? I literally just did. Oh wait, I did. I just don't have my own. I prepared this volume just for you. I hope it aids you well in your aim to seek out all the Pokemon there are in this grand region. You'll have to complete lots of research tasks to help the professor fill out the Pokédex. The same goes for me, of course. I've also got Pokemon research as a Survey Corps member. I'd be all too happy to explain more about the research tasks I could use your assistant with. Come join me at the Fieldlands camp whenever you are ready, my good Brenton. So... Oh. Hey, excuse me. I couldn't help but overhear. If you're going to the Fieldlands camp, would you mind taking care of a request for me? I'm standing guard, so I can't leave my post, but I'll be here at headquarters if you want to talk about it. Sure? They can wait for me for a second. Hey, so there's this Pokemon called Wurmple. Have you heard of it? Yep. Well, you see, I was having a chat with Professor Lavington, And he told me that after a Pokemon gains a certain amount of experience through battling and the like, it will sometimes change its appearance and become stronger. He said it was a phenomenon called evolution. And so I decided I want to raise a Wurmple myself and have it evolve. Could it be a Beautyfly or a Dustox? Who knows? You're part of the Survey Corps, aren't you? If you catch a Wurmple, could you let me have it? There'll be a reward in it for you, I promise. Just give me a Wurmple if you can. Sure. Although, being me, I'm probably going to do something kind of silly. Hi? Those ears. I can't recall. Oh no, is Lampent here? I know Shinx's ears have odd markings on the insides, but what were they? No use, I can't remember. This will keep me up all night. Hey, aren't you with the Survey Corps? If you catch a Shinx, could you show it to me? I've gotta see one with my own eyes. Please, I can't remember for the life of me what those ears look like. It's driving me up the wall. What did Shinx's ears look like? Oh well, here's Shinx right here. See? There's Shinx. Oh well, he's gone now. Got one of those Shinx to show me? Yeah, I was literally just staring at your face. Alright, let's have a look at those round ears. That's it! Its ears have that yellow cross pattern on them, kinda like a star. Can't tell you what a relief this is. Felt like I had a bone stuck in my throat, only the throat's my brain and the bone's a thought. Okay. Thank you for helping me get that bone out. You're welcome. Just don't say bone anymore. Thank you. Sorry, everyone. Hang outside the village, are we? Stay safe out there, kid. Okay, I'm trying to actually figure out, I'm talking, outside the game now. Trying to figure out if we're done with the tutorial. Righto, let's get to it then, shall we? In order to complete this Pokédex of yours, there are a great many research tasks I'll need your help to carry out, my boy. The details of these tasks can be found in the Pokédex for you to reference anytime. You must catch and battle diverse Pokémon species and carry out plenty of research tasks. Do so, and you'll gain research points and other rewards for your work. One last piece of advice, Brenton. If you see a wild Pokemon's attack coming your way, dodge like your life depends on it.
Dodge?
Here, watch closely and remember what I do so you can do it later. Hop! Jeez, you people take this seriously. That beautiful flowing bear gymnastics is what we call a dodge. I'm not athletic. If you're light on your feet, you can dodge out of the way of wild Pokemon's attacks, and if you don't master that, well, you're good as dead. So that way, hopefully, you can avoid taking a beating and blacking out in the wilderness. The security corps had to collect me when I got the business end of some Shinx's Thundershock. But don't you worry, I got lots of experience to draw on, and I'll teach you plenty.
Look,
maybe I'm being a little arrogant here, but I haven't really sensed any actual danger yet. What do you mean I can't save? Oh. Getting to work on research tasks. You're not... Oh, go ahead, because we might not be done with the tutorial stuff yet. Now, let me share some Survey Corp's wisdom. Focus on a Pokemon with the ZL button, and then press down button to open the Pokédex. What are these buttons you're talking about? This is real life right now. You'll see what tasks you have for that Pokemon. You might have noticed that you have a research task to do with how many Bidoof you've caught. That's right, catching just one isn't enough. You need 2, then 4, then more and more. Oh no. And when it's time to battle a Pokemon, remember the captain's switching wisdom. Have items aspects, X. Give it a try if you want. I'll go ahead. I said that all weird. X, 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 X. Got it. Well, if I have to catch more than one Bidoof. I said it that way again. Bidoof. Ooh, cool. Found an apricorn. Did I just not grow him in Sinnoh anymore? Alright, 2. Let me check something just for the sake of consistency. Oh, I need to catch 25. Yeah, this is gonna take a while. If I'm battling every single one, that's not gonna be great. Oops. Right now I want to train Rowlet. Good job, Rowlet. I think you've got it. But as a reminder, don't forget to open your Pokédex when you focus on a Pokemon to check your research task on it. It's just ZL then down. Try checking your task for Starly next. Do I really need to just keep... One of your tasks is to catch Starly without being spied, right? For that task, try catching him while hiding in some tall grass. I'll go wait for you up ahead. Come catch up once you finish some task. Yeah, I think we're still doing tutorials. Okay, well, there's more than one. Just be careful. Love the first person view. And Starly's sleeping. Uh-oh. That one saw me. But there we go! Oh, I need to catch more than one, though. Wow, I can't believe I actually pulled that off. Ah, I got away. Okay, hold on. Let's try that whole, dodging thing. There we go. That won't hurt me to do a bunch of times at all. I'll forget it. Okay, caught 3 Starlies. Not sure how I got that achievement just now. But I'm not sure what I was going to say, apparently. Very cool, Brenton. You are so good at forgetting what you were saying. Now, if only there were more Bidoof, I could focus on them too. Oh, there's a Shanks. See if I can catch this one without being spotted. That didn't work. I'm surprised Shanks didn't notice that. Can't see. Can't see. Nice. Alright, I'm getting the gist of it. A I love that there's no music playing right now. So, yeah, this is definitely still the tutorial. Where did she go? Apparently here. Oh, thank you, Arceus phone. What would I do without you? The Arc phone. Arceus is guiding me. And if I can prove to thy that I can catch all the Pokemon here, if not every single Pokemon in existence, I guess, then he will probably challenge me. I don't feel like ramming Rowlet's head into a crystal is a great idea. Maybe Bidoof can do it? There we go. Ooh, I got some Stardust. Nice. I can sell that for some money. Around here, you can find a Pokemon called Weasel. It's got an aggressive disposition. There it is. That means it'll try to hit you with its moves, just like Shinx, and you'll need to bow it to catch it. Oh no, it doesn't look that dangerous. And speaking of which, your research task was for Weasel, including it to use a certain move. To see Weasel using a certain move. To be precise, you have to see it use the move and bow. That's right, some tasks require bowing. Now, I'll go on ahead. You take care of some of Weasel's research tasks, and then come talk to me. Cool. Well, I could use Shinx, which I didn't return to the Survey Corps. Hopefully they don't have a problem with that. But if I have to take an attack from Weasel, then I think Rowlet is my best bet. Uh-oh. Is he really that dangerous? Hi there. Let's bow! Ow! I don't know if that was the move. Probably not. Probably some water type move, so let's do a little... No, that's still not the move. Alright, finish up with Leafage. Ah, so I need to defeat a number of Weasels too. Of course I do. Let me check something. Well, Rowlet's health's okay, but I will have a potion just in case. Use one of my many Bidoofs again. Thank you, friend. Hopefully you don't mind. That sounded louder. Well, anyways, let's try this again. What? There we go. Come on, Weasel. Hit me with your best water move. Water move, dang it. Ugh, forget it. Well, after this stupid little stunt... Oh, wait! I guess I did get something done. I'm gonna check my silly little thing. By the way, I haven't even caught Weasel yet. I need to try to get to use Aqua Jet. Cool. This is going super well right now. This is gonna be tougher than I thought. Well, hopefully I can find Weasel again, so eventually I can actually catch it. You know, seek all Pokemon and all that. Kinda wonder why I didn't just wait to see if the Pokeball would actually work. I could just keep wandering around here, actually. Who says I need to do any of these silly little missions? But, you know, for the sake of actually getting somewhere in this game, let's do it anyways. Oh, there's the Wurmple. Nice. I think I'm a little too far from it. Oh, there's another one over there. I think... Oh, 3. I think there's 3. What? Hello? I was actually hearing some other sound. Oops. Okay, well, he's not gonna attack me. Yay! I caught a Wurmple. Hold on, let me try to catch another one. Wait, I'm out of Pokeballs? That's not good. And the Wurmple got away. Should have actually kept an eye on it. Oh my gosh, I'm actually out of Pokeballs. That was not great. Akari, bad news. You're really doing quite well for yourself. Here, a little reward for keeping up with me. Your own crafting kit. Oh, that's exactly what I needed at the right moment. And here's a recipe for potions, too. Thank you. You're a crafting kit. Wow, okay. With a crafting kit, you can craft items anywhere using any materials you have in your satchel. Being a crafting kit sounds more far-fetched than being a Pokemon. So long as you've got an apricorn and a tumblestone, you can make a Pokeball anytime. Or with an Oranberry and a medical leak, you can make a potion, so do heal your Pokemon. How goes your research? The cover of your Pokédex will tell you if there are tasks that you finish and can report. Well, I mean, I got some stuff done. Please report back to Professor Lavington once you got some research tasks good and done. Okay, guess I got a report. To be fair, I think there was a crafting kit back at the base. So all I need to do is get back without being attacked by any Pokemon. While Dylan enjoys suffering in Silk Song, and we'll be right as rain! Yeah, having Silk Song show up really kinda says exactly where in the actual time period this video is taking place, so that's great, that's great. I'm really happy about that. Oh, right, that was me breathing. 'Cause I'm not physically fit. Okay, let's rest for a moment. And then we'll continue, I guess. Oh, if it isn't a crafting kit. You must have listened attentively to Akuri's teachings. Excellent work, dear boy. This seems a good time to explain to you about survey reports and the rewards they offer. What did you say? On that note, let me check the research tasks that you've completed thus far. Quite a bit, actually. I just hope there's a place for all these Pokemon because I can only carry 6 at a time, says the guy who just caught more than 6. Wait, how's that work? I see, most illuminating. I'll update our Pokédex with this new data. I was busy going crazy with the Pokeballs. I didn't even realize that, you know, I can only carry 6 at a time, normally. I guess I just carried all the Pokédex in my arms. Good thing I didn't get attacked by a wild Shinx or something. Not quite there yet, I'm afraid. You'll need to complete a few more research tasks before you're ready to go up a rank. I'd recommend you work your way through Bidoof and Starly's tasks first. Hang in there. Oh, shoot. So I really can't get anything done until I... Alright, cool. I can make 33 Pokeballs for myself. I guess I didn't get to keep the other 47 or 46. Great. Well, we could take a look at that Pokédex and see all the things I need to do. Okay, that's good. I'm glad we looked through all of that. We're gonna need more apricorns so we can make more Pokeballs. Because, gosh darn it, I'm gonna run out of Pokeballs real quick while I'm here. That was a good throw. Alright, caught 1. I need to catch 12 more, apparently. Well, let's change things and go over here, unless my map says otherwise. No, I think that's still part of... Uh-oh. I mean, I was lucky with the first Shinx that I ran into, but, ooh, jeez. People are this paranoid about Shinxes, and maybe I should be careful, just in case. Okay, doesn't see me. Have Rowlet the Ray. Alright, we're good. There's more Shinxes over there. More rocks. That looked perfectly normal just now. I don't think I can reach that Shinx though. Okay. Careful. This is a bad idea. This is a very bad idea. Okay, let's not take chances. I can't get close enough to the Shinx unless maybe I could reach from here, but it's probably not going to happen. So I'm going to try to avoid them right now. Hopefully. So we can find some other things. Oops, I sent out the wrong Pokemon, but hey, Rowlet can destroy Tumblestone, so oh boy. I only have to worry about switching out Pokemon for absolutely no good reason.
Oh, he's sleeping. Did I aim this perfectly? It's probably the most exciting part of the video. Wow. Wow, incredible. Man, that is a save. Oh! It's very possible I went a little too far. Hold on, can you grab that for me, Rowlet? Perfect. We didn't disturb the Shinx over there. I'll grab the log. I'm sure we'll need it for something. Unless Wurmple decides to use String Shot on me suddenly. I think I'm fine catching it from here. It's kind of nice that I don't have to battle every single Pokemon just to catch them. I really, really appreciate that. That was almost a bad throw. This is working out pretty well so far. No problems at all. I'm not going to be able to reach Wurmple from there. Okay. What's that? Okay, that's another Wurmple. And there is a Shinx over there, so I should be careful. Nice. Not sure if I can get across that water or not. Kinda seems shallow. I'll just test it out. I'm sure there's no bad reasons for me to do this. Okay. Go get that Rowlet. Perfect. That's a big Snorlax. And there ain't no way I have a Pokemon that can fight that thing. And I doubt a Pokeball is gonna be able to catch it, so, I'm gonna go the other way, you know, towards the Shinx. But I'd rather go against the Shinx than the big old giant Snorlax that has glowing eyes. That was unnerving. Shh. You don't see me. I'm perfectly not here. Jeez, he turned. Are we fine? Alright, we're good. Wait, I need to keep my voice down. There's another Shinx just in earshot of me. Because I'm sure they can actually hear me when I'm talking into the microphone. Alright. This is working out fabulously. Almost a bad toss there. What's that? Oh, that was a Wurmple. I must have been asleep. Nice. Let's try that again. There's a Wurmple over here. Yeah, I'll just keep throwing Pokeballs mindlessly at this point. Doesn't seem to be screwing me up at all. I think that one broke out. There we go. Caught. still need more apricorns, which means we're going to need to find way more trees with apricorns. You know, farming! The most favorite thing to do in any game ever. Well, not that way. That's where the Snorlax was. There is a bridge over here. I'm kind of curious to see what's across the bridge. As long as it's not some giant Snorlax or Heracross or something. I'm sure we'll be good. Although, we do have that Shinx. Might need the battle. Uh-oh. Yeah, no. Stay back. We got a Pokemon. I know how to use it. Stay back. Alright, we're good. See? Just raise your voice. Use authority. Don't run into the stupid torch. There are many strong Pokemon that make their home on the other side of this bridge. I can't let you pass unless you are a first star recruit. Then you'd probably be alright. Oh. Alright, well. Tell you what, I'll show you how skilled I am by finding this Shinx. Let's go! Ooh, you know Roost now? Somehow? Cool. That'll help. Is it getting dark? Oh no. Hopefully the Pokemon aren't more aggro when it's nighttime. You know what? Just for the bit, I'm gonna play until the sun comes back up. Just for the bit. Although I don't know what I'm gonna eat. I guess there's some orange berries I can just... Yeah. Oh, shoot. What the heck? Stay in the Pokeball, please. There we go, jeez. Now if I can catch a Weasel, since I can't see it use its one move I need to see. I'm gonna catch this thing. Alright, hit with the small gust rallet. Good enough. He's still being stubborn. Fine. You get to be part of the team, though. Heck, I could just have him use the move while I'm in a battle, and that should count, right? It doesn't have to be a wild Weasel that uses the move. Whoa, you're actually pretty big. Kind of bigger than some of the other Weasels I see. Let's see. There's some Bidoof over there. Cool. Guess we'll just go capture more. Running out of Pokeballs though. Oh. Oh, that looks a lot more dangerous when it's closer. I wonder if that might be Mount Coronet. People said that this place is Hisui. But there seems to be a lot of similarities to Sinnoh. Well, it's the dead of night. Hopefully it's not a bad idea to stay out here and try to complete more of these silly little missions. Just so I could get a 1-star approval rating. Oh, that tree's shaking. There might be like a Wurmple or something in there. Oh. Oh, no. Uh-oh. Careful. I love them actually committing to this. Can I get from here? Nice. That was a lucky toss there. Alright, caught Drifloon. Surely catching more Pokemon will just add to my qualifications here. Oh, there's more. Of course there is. Despite the fact it wasn't easy to find Drifloon in Windy Works, or whatever that place was called. I wonder if that's what this location is. That one day there's gonna be turbines put here or something. I honestly can't tell. Running out of Pokeballs now. What was that sound? Uh-oh. Okay, if I stay down in the grass, I guess it's just not gonna see me. But it is aware of my presence. You know what? I'm gonna ballot. Ooh, okay. So hitting the back of him stuns him. Sure. Whatever advantages I can get out here. Let's go, Shinx. Let's take down Drifloon. There might even be something in the Pokédex for doing that. Yeah, there it is. Don't ask how I found that out so quickly. What's this? Don't think it's a Pokemon. No? Some flower or something. But I probably could use it at some point. I just worry about whether or not I could be running out of room. Yeah, it's kind of piling up a little bit. So I need to be aware of that. Oh, 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 no, 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 no. Okay, hold on. That's the wrong button. Good. I can make 25 more. So it's starting to run out. Might have to fight that Drifloon. But it looks like I have to fight a bunch of Drifloons at some point. So. Bring it on! Still would like... And it's gone! Well, that sucks. Alright, this fight's probably not gonna be as easy this time. Let's try to get paralysis off again. Oh, no, not quite. Wow, confusion. Can't say I see Drifloons usually using that move. Yeah. This place might be a little bit more dangerous than I gave it credit for. Ooh, I'm gonna need to get you up to a high level, but I do worry that my Rowlet will just stop listening to me if I don't have gym badges? It doesn't sound like there are any gyms out here, so let's change it up. Let's use some other Pokemon. Give Rowlet a break. That way, it doesn't feel like I'm just using him over and over again. And they just starts disrespecting me. Oh! I'm not even that close and that looks terrifying. No. Okay, let's go. Ignore the flickering trees. Oh, I don't want that Rapidash to see me. Now why, in the same timeline that I would be playing, ignore that I would also have gone to, give me a sec. The region with Scarlet and Violet, I can't remember it right now. In that timeline, why would we have Pokemon that look that big? Like, the hoof on that Rapidash looked like it could just crush my head. Which, I will be honest, scares me. That really scares me. There are more Pokemon like that in supposed Sinnoh, then I need to be way more careful. Way more careful. Luckily, these Bidoof don't seem to mind. Kinda makes me wonder if I could find a giant Bidoof at some point. I'm guessing the giant Bidoof wouldn't be as, easygoing as the ones that I'm in front of. Oh, hold on. Get back here! No. Okay, hold on. Let me stand still so I can actually catch it. Are we good? He's gonna... Yep, there he goes. And look at that! It's morning! I survived! Hooray! I came across a giant Rapidash that could have killed me, but... luckily... I was safe. And I played my cards right. Okay, there's a Shinx over there. Not going there. I think that's enough for one day, though. Don't you? So, let's get back to Professor Lavington. Somehow I remembered his name. Catch a few more Bidoof. I'm simultaneously being too easygoing about this while also being paranoid. That is a great combination in my eyes. Totally perfect. Lavington, I'm back. Don't worry, I'm not dead. You caught 32 Pokemon. Wow. You certainly know what you're doing. Got 30 or more Pokemon in one report accomplished. It would be funny if I just moved directly to level 2. It seems you've made some new observations. Let's have a look then. I see most illuminating. I'll update our Pokédex with this new data. Okay, so you technically have the actual Pokédex pamphlet. I'm just the one showing my
confirmations. There we go. You've made good progress on these research tasks, Brenton. I do believe that you're ready to move up the ranks. Let's head back to the village and report the good news to Captain Silene. It's time you earned yourself a star. It's time for this adventure to truly begin. Gonna need to get more Pokeballs, though. I wonder what Starly would like. Oh yeah, there's you. My eyes are down here. You're that newcomer who fell from the sky. Are you hanging outside our village? Of course you are. The Survey Corps must have to get out and about to compile that Pokédex book that you're working on, right? Well, on your way, kindly do me a favor, find out all about Starly. Pokemon certainly are terrifying creatures, but when I see a Starly, I feel simply whole. And not that I have the least desire to actually touch one, mind you. Please let me see Starly's entry in that Pokédex the moment you completed it. Completed it? Pretty sure I haven't done that. Yeah, no, I gotta catch more. I gotta catch some without being spotted. Actually have to fight some. And evolve 3 of them. So, no, it's not complete. We're gonna have a little ways to go before I get to that point. Anyways, my boss is waiting for me. While I'm stuck here, I might as well make sure I do as I'm told, lest I get thrown out on my keister and can't have a place to rest. If you have progress to report, I would judge its worthiness. Show me your Pokédex. You have made progress. It seems you have earned yourself a star. With this, you have officially attained the rank of first star in the Galaxy Expedition Team. Yay! You can now use heavy balls, but I didn't know that. And level 20 Pokemon will obey me without question, and rewards I earn can be more generous. Have these as well. They are further recipes you'll need for crafting. Heavy balls. What would I need to use those for? If you have a recipe for Great Balls or Ultra Balls, that would be much better. That's a stranger. That a stranger like you should fall from the sky and yet flourish among us like this is a testament to your native talent and hard work. I don't think I said that sentence right. Most people prefer it when things are simple enough to be judged on face value alone. And proving your worth by moving up through our ranks is something anyone can understand. Keep at it, and even if you did fall from the sky, people may be more willing to accept you. Yay! I can be accepted by the community for once. Jeez, I would have wanted that a while ago in my real life. Working your way through the ranks will also be a help if you wish to make a life for yourself here. What did I talk to you about? Fourth wall breaking. A higher rank will grant you access to more types of Pokeballs and greater rewards. Well, that sounds good. I could definitely use that. I'm not gonna catch that Snorlax or even be able to go toe-to-toe with it without having something to defend myself with. For today, at least, you've earned yourself a meal at the Wallflower and a good night's rest. Yay, more mochi. So Brenton, my boy, I had to do it once. I believe a jolly good congratulations is in order. Well done on earning your first star rank. Follow Mochi. I said photo. Cool. Potato mochi tastes so much better when you have something to be happy about. Still, we'll be very busy from now on between our Survey Corps duties and requests from folks here. Which reminds me, have you already taken on that request from Beauregard? Well, I can't complete it yet. The people of Jubilife aren't too familiar with Pokemon, you see. So if problems arise, the Survey Corps gets called to help. Indeed so. Some people will ask you for help when you talk with them, while other requests will need to be claimed from the blackboard that I keep in my lab. Speaking of which, aren't you approached with a request recently, Akari? What's it all about? About that, I was thinking maybe Brenton could handle it for me. I was told it would require a bit of skill with battling Pokemon, so... Ah yes, that request came from Mai of the Diamond Clan, if I recall correctly. Mai? No, that doesn't ring a bell. The people of the Diamond Clan have lived here in Hisui since before the Galaxy team arrived. If we could establish good relations, I'm sure there is much that we might learn from them. Including more about the local Pokemon, Diamond Clan. Does that mean there's a Pearl Clan? Or a Platinum Clan? Let me stop. But if we can discuss all that tomorrow, we can discuss it all tomorrow. For today, we should eat up and get some rest. Next day. Listen, do you have a bit of time after this? There's something I could use your help with. Alright. Thank you. I'll be waiting for you at the training grounds then. If you've caught a lot of Pokemon, you may want to visit the pasture to change up your team. Well, that sounds ominous. Okay. So, how do I know where all my Pokemon are? I'll just go talk to this girl here. Hisui is positively bursting with Bidoof and lots of other Pokemon size. It's no exaggeration to say this land belongs to them, really. I don't think humans are ready to sell here yet. Oh, my Pokemon aren't in this box. Maybe I'll just conveniently go over here. Yeah, there they are. I recognize that Drifloon somehow. The pasture house that may Pokemon you catch. Collect them from here to change up your party, something like that. Do you have some Pokemon you'd like to leave here with me? Okay, let's see. Let's have Drifloon. No, that's about it. I couldn't have caught a 6 Poke. Oh wait, I did. Weasel, duh. Take this healthy level 4 Weasel with me. Yeah, we're starting to look like a Pokemon team. Now where's that training grounds you were just talking about? Arc Phone, lead the way! Yeah, somewhere over there. Guess I just need to take this bridge to get there. Perfect! This will be probably the last thing I do for this video, which is now 2 hours long. Wonderful. Thanks for coming. I know you're busy. Listen, I've had an epiphany. What is it? You see, I've got a partner of my own. We may not get along perfectly, but we've got to work together to help complete the Pokédex.
Your partner?
Yes, here. This is my partner Pikachu. When we were attacked by those chinks, I got too scared to think straight, and I couldn't handle battling as a team. Ever since then, my partner refused to listen to anything I tell him. Beep!
That sounds familiar.
And if I'm being honest, I'm not even sure how to order him, how to guide him in battle. Ka! But when I saw how you and your Pokemon work together, I realized we needed to do more too. So please, have a battle with me. I want to learn how to fight efficiently. P.
Survey Corps Akari challenged you to battle. Move! Oops. Well, I'm stupid. Cool! Let's switch Pokemon out so I have a chance. I thought I was gonna start out with Rowlet. But I did not do that correctly, now did I? Ah, Shinx. Use Bite! That was pretty good. We can finish it right here and now. Nice job! I haven't let a Pokemon faint yet. Good. The battle's been decided.
You and your Pokemon seem to be completely in step with one another.
Yeah, when I'm not throwing Bidoof out randomly.
Phew, thank you for battling us. I could be wrong, but for a moment, I felt like Pikachu and I finally understood one another. Let's keep working at it, okay, Pikachu? Ah! Guess I was wrong then. But I'll strive to work more as a team with my partner, the way you do. Assuming Pikachu and I can bridge some gaps. Oh, by the way, the professor said Pokemon have things called types, which apparently make a big difference in how your battles go. Pikachu seems to be an electric type, for example. Pika!
So you're the one. That new recruit everyone's talking about. No, it's a lady, of course it is.
The name's Zissou, captain of the Security Corps. I see you've got some fight in you. Figured I'd stop by and give what advice I could. Captain Zissou is the master of an ancient martial art, one that specializes in Pokemon battles. Now listen, if your Pokemon's truly mastered its moves, it can actually use them in different styles. On the one hand, you can choose to deliver a move in the strong style. The move will deal more damage, but afterward, it will take longer for your Pokemon to act. On the other hand, you can choose to unleash a move in an agile style. Such a move will have less power behind it, but your Pokemon can act more quickly afterward. In truly favorable conditions, it might even get out 2 moves before the opponent can act. Strong style moves, agile style moves, and of course regular moves. Choose which is right for a given situation and direct your Pokemon with a little nudge.
Okay, I think I understand it. It'll be better to see it in action.
Oh, and one more thing. If you want to teach your Pokemon some more powerful moves, just let me know. Zissou's teaching should serve you well when you're up against tough Pokemon. Now I suppose it's time I went to meet with Mai. You remember? I mentioned at the Wallflowers that I could use your help with Mai's request. I'm to meet her down past the foot of Aspiration Hill. You should come as well, once you've raided your Pokemon team, and perhaps had them learn some new moves with Zizu, if you'd like.
I mean, I think we'll be fine. I think we can hold our own, and even though we haven't had an exclamation about, once again, breaking the fourth wall again,
Alpha Pokemon.
I think this is a good enough place to actually stop. So I am going to rest until morning, even though it technically is morning right now. And finally, I am going to save my game. The journey to continue Pokemon Legends Arceus has only just begun. But the next time I get back to this, we are full on streaming this. And I'm gonna get as much as I can done with the hopes that I am able to complete this game one more time before the next Legends game comes out. And with that, I hope you enjoyed this super long video that I did. I knew that it was going to take a while to go through the tutorial. Maybe I did a little bit more after the tutorial. Who's to say? But next time we are getting straight into the game, and I'm going to try to catch every single Pokemon in the Hisui region, as well as complete the story. And as you can tell, all we got is atmosphere playing. I'm gonna once again break the fourth wall a bit. I did not realize that the reward you get for completing Pokemon Legends Arceus is just more nostalgic music. That is incredible to me. You get to hear music from the Pokemon Diamond and Pearl games that are hidden with all the other music, plus the title screen. You get to hear a version of the main Pokemon theme on Pokemon Legends Arceus once you beat the game, and that's so cool to me, and I just wish I had known that ahead of time. But I have wasted enough time. I will let you guys know ahead of time when I am going to start the first stream for Pokemon Legends Arceus when I am good and ready, which needs to be soon because Pokemon Legends ZA is really close to coming out. So, until all of that and plenty more, this has been Wii2RePLAY, and I hope you enjoy your day. Take care out there, and I will catch ya later.